Okay. Hello. Well, my old set of headphones wore out, and so I'm trying out some new headphones. And of course, because I'm changing headphones, everything in OBS doesn't work anymore. So I've spent the last 3 hours trying to get it to work again, and you'll notice I may sound different. It's not because the headphones sound different, because I'm not using the headphones, the microphone. I'm using the desktop microphone. I've got some filters applied to try and make it sound good and cut out the background noise. Spent I've spent 3 solid hours, almost 4 hours, trying to get it OBS to work, and it just doesn't. I don't know why. I've never been able to get it to work right, and it's not. I don't think it has anything to do with my hardware. I think it's something to do with the way the computer is set up. Um, Something I don't know what the problem is, but something is going on with it because I've tried at this point now um, 5 different sets of headphones, microphones. I've looked up solutions online, um, multiple sources. I've had friends and colleagues and experts that I either know or work with in OBS, in audio configuration. Nobody can get it to work. So uh, I I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm not an audio expert. I hate messing with audio. Um, so this is the best I can do. Uh, and I for a while I was pretty close to giving up. So it's working. It sounds like shit. I hope it's not too bad. I've lost my convenient little. Normally, if I hit mute, I get an audio cue that tells me that's gone now, which sucks because, especially when I started, there were a few times when I accidentally muted myself and didn't know it. And having that audio cue was really helpful to preventing that from happening. But that's now gone, so I just. What is that noise? Anyway, I'm pretty frustrated. That's the state of affairs. So if you look around, if you look around, I've done a little bit, and honestly, the only reason like these well, let me go through what I've done first. I added lights to the stairwells. I mentioned I needed to do that probably 4 times, and I did that. I added some scaffolding up here and across and back, and then some spotlights to illuminate the work area. I painted this grid, and I did some very minor changes. For example, this was a framed conveyor, and this block was a regular conveyor, and I switched those. Um, just thought it just, I don't know, maybe I just liked it better that way. There may have been 1 or 2 minor other things. Uh, Can't really remember what. I painted it, obviously. I think I added this little overhang there. I'm not sure. I believe I redid the settings on the interior consoles here, the left and right console. I changed the left side. I had the radio spectrometry script, which I realized after the episode where I set that, which may have been the previous episode. I'm not sure. I'm not for sure. But I realized that only works in space on asteroids, so it's pointless to have it on an atmospheric grid. So I changed it to just show the weather. and then on the right side I had the jargon generator, which I removed. I didn't remove the mod, but I just disabled the script here, um, just because it's purely aesthetic, and I was running into some performance issues. Um, they shouldn't be caused by that, but I was kind of in a position where I'm like, get rid of everything that I can think of, right? So I turned that off. I had also mentioned disabling the imperfect dampeners uh, because I was encountering some performance drops like every second. Uh, in a previous episode, I don't know if it was last episode or previous episode, um, but I was doing some testing and uh, I don't think that was the cause, so I've added them back in here. Um, I was testing in some other worlds. I was testing in this world, and um, removing it, removing that mod didn't affect the lag spikes or the sim drops or whatever. And then in other worlds where I added it and removed it, it didn't affect them at all. So I don't know what's causing that. I do think whatever's causing it is still around, uh, but those mods weren't making an impact. So while I was testing a lot of that out and trying to figure all that out, this is what I was doing to keep myself busy was, well, installing these spotlights, or painting that grid. I was just trying to like find like little tiny things to do to sort of keep myself busy while I was troubleshooting. So anyway, that's done. Normally when I do that, I don't continue from that world, but these are things I wanted to do anyway, and I was kind of it was mostly to do with the changes I made to this miner, which are minor, but I didn't want to have to. It just was more effort to try and remember what they were, to recreate them, to repaint everything. I was like, oh, it's fuck it. I'll just continue from what I'd done. So anyway, so that's what I done. Oh, and then the very last thing um, was up in here. I literally took a welder and went to the, let's see, one, two, three, four, five, six. So the five lights that were broken, I literally just walked around and welded them up. Um, so now it's illuminated in here. Oh, and those two as well. So that's it. I don't think I did anything else. Well, I did other stuff, but I think the net result was nothing else was done. uh, I don't remember if it was during the episode or not, but I was like last episode, I was having a problem with Izzy's getting it to make me stuff, and so I ended up grinding it down and rebuilding it, and doing that like 2, 3 times. Anyway, I don't know if that was actually in the episode or just something that I encountered while I was troubleshooting the other stuff, but that's all resolved now. I couldn't put my finger on it to tell you exactly what the problem was. When I figured it out, I was like, ah, yes, of course it was that. And I've slept a few times since then, and I don't remember anymore. It's typical, typical stuff. So anyway, that is the state of the game, and I'm starting out pretty just mentally beat down. Just fucking with OBS just wears me out, and I just hate it so damn much. So anyway, like yeah, I feel like I've already been playing for like 6 hours. I'm just wrecked. So anyway, while I was doing all that, I did notice that this uh, drill system had reached its max extension and had collected all it was going to collect. So I shut it down, retracted the pistons, turned off the drills, and turned off the event controller that was controlling the pistons and the drills. So believe that is everything. So that leaves me with 275,000 steel ingot. Sorry, iron ingot. Change there. Let's see. Go. This is the large. Go. Oh, that's it. Okay. And then there should be. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, it's right there. 52,000 silicon, 28,000 nickel, and a handful of everything else. So I do have the auto crafting working, and everything is at a pretty low value. Um, so yeah, so that's a state. Um, I have 11 metal grids. I have no cobalt, and the first thing I need to do on my list uh, is these were choices, I believe. And they became priorities because I realized I needed to do everything. I built the ice miner. It is right there, very lovely. I did mine some ice. That was the previous episode. So what I need to do before I can build a seed craft to fly out to the lake to establish some facilities for refining those other resources, which I need to do before I can wage any sort of guerrilla campaign against the IMBR faction, the Ember faction, which took over the starport, is I need metal grids, which means I need cobalt. So I'm going to take this, fly back out to the lake, because I believe there is cobalt out there. I'm going to get some and bring it back. Hopefully that will be enough to build seed ship. Batteries on. Thrusters on. Disconnect. Go. Gonna land for a second. Go. Alright. Inventory light on. Recompile. Gyro manager on. Recompile. Gyros. There, 30%. Okay. Alright, great. Now, we do have area lights, so there we go. Let's go ahead and here, and I think what I will do is I'm going to set up an approach waypoint just to facilitate. Why is my... Here we go. Just to facilitate returning in the dark. So I think right here is a good one. Here's GPS. Alright. And then come here. Yeah. I think because there's this draw right here which extends out into the valley. So I want a waypoint to navigate around that safely. So yeah, here. Here we go. Yeah, 3 hours of flight. Oh, that looks like a unknown signal. Shut down reverse thrusters, get going. But yeah, I did some little things like the inventory light there, like I toned down the radius and intensity, maybe not the intensity, but definitely the radius. So now it's not so like before when it, like even when it was green, like the whole cockpit interior was green. and I didn't like that. So those sorts of like very small changes, nice quality of life changes, are the sorts of things that like I do in the moment because I realize like, oh, this should be this way, or I don't like that way, and oh, oh, it just flew under it. Oops. Here we go. Let's go back. And those are the sorts of things that I was I figured I would probably not remember, and oh yeah, it's right there. And I didn't want to try and remember them or try and like write them down so I could recreate them. And I'm like, you know what? It's fine. I'll just. Oh, we are. Oh, man. That's that's why I was like, I'll just continue from where I've been. Um. Hmm, and and then I also realized I was short on metal grids, and I went around. I temperatures no, I want them to be relative. Where I want them there. There we go. I was short on metal grids when I built this, and um, I built a conventional space engineer's craft with thrust and stick directions 5 when I should have built a vector thrust vehicle, since one of the benefits of those is that they don't need as many thrusters. I can't believe I totally missed that. And yeah, so thought that was kind of funny. I will, for the seed vehicle, I do think I'm going to be sure not to make that same mistake, because it will need it will probably need to be a bit bigger, which means the thrusters that I build will need to. I'm going to need more lift thrust, and because of the small capacity of this, I don't expect to have a lot of cobalt, which means I won't have a lot of metal grids. Uh, so I think I am going to need to go the route of using another vector thrust vehicle, which is totally fine with me. How high up are we? About 220 meters. Let's just drop down. Let's come straight down. All right, I hear the cicadas. We must be near the ground. Saw the fireflies as well. All right, cool. Looks like we're near a cliff. Oh, sure. All right, there we go. Cool. Right. So I want to get my GPS points. All right, the first one was the approach. This was um, here it is. Yeah. So this is Earth, abandoned site, uh, approach. Let's call this final. Set the color, and then the other one, this will be the approach. So Earth, abandoned site. Go. Set the color for that one. Well, that is ominous. Sorry, I have. Yep. Ominous. All right, where's the button? Go. Go. Here. Oh, nice. Nice thing about a bunny. One. Go. That's what I thought. Cool. All right. Waste not. Very nice. Mm. Set. Go. You. There we go. Approach. Just a little bit. There we go. I swear it sounds like a truck driving by. Let's go. All right. There we go. All right. Evil. That's what we want. We want evil. All right. One, two, two. There we go. Reverse thrusters off. Cruising. That's way too bright inside there. All right. 135, 100, 20. All right, good. Oh, I guess we've left the vicinity of the ground since I don't hear the insects anymore. So that is a good sign. All right, 2 hours under full thrust. That's good. So 41 minutes under full forward and lift thrust. Um, so really the 41 minutes is kind of what I need to keep in mind since when I'm fully laden, that will be equivalent to uh, maximum upward thrust. All right, that lookout tower is behind the draw. I mean, it doesn't seem like it, but I've checked it like many times. Okay, here we go. Okay, all thrusters on. Oh, we're going really fast. Okay. Reverse thrust is on. Flare. And down. That is the vacation house. Okay. So, magnesium, nickel, silicon, ice. There's the home. Cobalt, magnesium, nickel, nickel, silicon, gold, silver. Spaceport approach. Okay. We need cobalt. So, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the home approach. Using nickel, nickel, gold, and silver. There's a boulder. Final, the abandoned site. Okay, so I'm gonna set this thing down just for a second while I clean up the hood. There we go. Alright, so I don't need the actual site. Having the approach and the final is fine. I don't need the boulder marked. Alright, these are all co-located, so I don't need all of them at the moment. It's enough just to know the one thing I need. Spaceport I'll keep visible because that, oops. Oh, I hate when I do that. What are you? Oh, oops. Eh, shit. Do I don't need the approach? Yeah. Spaceport. Okay. Shit. I've confused myself. All right. I need the approach and the final. That is good enough. Yeah, this is co-located with all the other stuff, so I just need to know this one. When I start looking for the other stuff, I'll turn them on, turn this one off. The spaceport, it is enough to know. I need to keep that in mind where it is. Why can I not get an actual brand? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that's interesting. Oh, I can. Okay. This is big. Right. There we go. Okay. So now it looks suitably hostile. This is good. Make it a light green. Excellent. That cuts down a lot. Cool. All right, let's go. Go. Let's see. All right, we need the ore detector on. Go. All these lights on. Okay, cobalt. Cobalt is that way. Cobalt is that way. Okay, so I think there's just cobalt everywhere. Ice, iron, 18 meters. All right, let's just. Go. Right. Got the excavation going. So this is reading 20 meters down. Oops. Oh, there it is. Right on. All right, let's up a little bit. Yeah, let's just smash things. There we go. Nice and level. Come in here. Carve out a nice little work area. All right, and let's see. Let's get sorters on. They're set to stone. Oof. Oh, just realized. Hey, oh, interesting. Um, Groups. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right, we can turn these off now. We are at. Oh, we're only at 66. All right, let's go ahead and turn everything back on. Fill up. Wouldn't normally care so much, but this thing doesn't have a large cargo capacity, so definitely should try and fill it up. So let's set down for a second here. Okay, I think we're topped off now. So one thing is the drills and the area lights. Drills and lights. Alright, G and lock. All sorter. Groups. Area lights. Drills and lights. Alright, and sorter can be turned off. That can be turned on. Alright. Go. Up. Level. Whoops. Oh, that's the problem. This ship feels very long. Like even when I was mining with it, I was like, this feels very big, which is weird because think I think it's actually smaller than a lot of other vehicles I've built and used. For whatever reason, it feels big. Right. Two, there we go. Reverse thrust is off. We can coast. It will help if we make it above this hill. Something else I often forget is is when using a vehicle like this, I think one of the most efficient ways to use power and thrust is is to build so that, like, obviously you're going to build. Wait, am I not moving? I feel like I'm not moving. Obviously, you need to build so that the majority of your lifting thrust is pointing up or like down, depending on your perspective. But basically, the majority of your thrust is dedicated to lift and lift under heavy load, right? Which means that's actually going to be your strongest thrust is to push the vehicle up, which means, and I see a lot of people do this, and I even done it myself on many occasions, and even recently when I forget, I don't think about what I'm doing. Is, for example, to build a ship like this, right? Like say 2 or maybe 4 lifting thrusters, large thrusters, right? And then put like 2 large thrusters forward, right? And I guess if you've got the resources, you're just going for like 100% like style, like or whatever. That's cool, right? But if you're shy on resources, um, what you can do is dispense with those big forward thrusters. Like this thing has 3 forward, 3 back, 3 left, 3 right, right? So it's pretty much the bare minimum. I guess technically 1 is the bare minimum, but uh, 2 or 3 would kind of be the functional minimum, the minimum useful. Uh, Obviously, it varies with the ship, but anyways, uh, I've got the bare minimum in all the other directions. They're just there for stability. And when I want to go forward, you think of it like a helicopter, and you use that. You pitch down, and you use your lifting thrust as you vector it, so you get both lift and forward thrust. Which you might as well because you have so much lift thrust in the first place just so your ship can get off the ground. You only need to pitch forward a little bit for you to get a large uh, boost in the direction you want to go. And then in line with that would be turning off, oh, sure. Yeah, would be turning off your reverse thrusters so that you are fighting yourself. And then once you get going the way you want to go, you just keep it level like this. Yep. And you just coast. You can do the same to reverse. Pitch up, pitch the nose up, vector some of that lift thrust backwards. And be careful when you are fully loaded, because you may not have a lot of thrust to spare. But anyway, let's come down a little bit. Go. Down. That is the final, which means, all right, we passed the approach, which means we're around that draw, past that draw. So yeah, if I just come straight towards the final here, should be safe. Well, collision with anything. The idea with the way I place the approach and final waypoints is that as long as I am anywhere between those two, and I'm moving towards one or the other, I am safe from colliding with anything. So, and that also extends upwards, maybe not downwards, but that is the intent. All right, cool. So here we go. Don't have a way to quickly offload this. I may want to add a little bit of conveying. I don't need this anymore. So I was thinking, actually, let's come over here. Oh shit, right. Go, and yeah. Cool. Here, lights out. 5, 6, thrusters off. There we go. So what I was thinking is a docking connector over here out of the way, so that this will be the primary takeoff and landing, as well as construction area. So I'll build that over here, which means, ouch. Need to conveyor some stuff over here. How do I want to do that? What is this one? It's the engine manager. I don't need this anymore. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'll just move this. So, yeah, here. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. All right. Do I have enough? Oh, I need large steel tubes. Tube. Cool. Let's drop everything off, including my money. It brings me up to 10 grand even. Not even. 10 grand, some change, but that's pretty cool. All right, so let's come over here and I copy settings? I'm not sure what exactly that's going to copy. Paste. The LCD, okay. No, that's okay. It's better than nothing. So here, text, and some blue, new. All right, cool. Let's come over here, H2 Engine Manager, oops. So here, H2 Engine Manager. Mega. Right, we can bring this up till there, center, and then use the padding to center it. Cool. All right. I do want to copy the custom data. Oh, sharing needs to be shipped to next year. That's interesting. Okay. This is a hydrogen engine. It's interesting. Also, why? What put that there? Sharing must be set to no share. Does this have that? No. Huh. Alright, well, whatever. Copy. Yeah. Go. And there we go. You. Wrong one. There we go. Alright, you go away. Start charge point. We're going to put you at 75. Stop charge. We'll put you at 0.9. Minimum fuel. I'm going to put you at 0.5. 0.05. Load balance is true. Multi-grid tanks, multi-grid engine, and multi-grid batteries are all going to be false. Yeah. Okay, cool. So now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sure. Oh, yeah. Fine. 9. Okay. Do I have? I don't have the materials. Those. Actually, what are? Conveyor. What are the starting materials? Steel. Oh, I did have what I needed. Whoops. Yeah. Okay. So, now this is connected. Well, it's connected to the stone, and I believe right there is a connection point. Possibly this. Not too comfortable about that. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. All right, there. Now it still is connected. And I think even if it wasn't connected, because they're all static and they were originally on the same grid, if I think I would be able to reconnect them anyway, but not the sort of thing I want to leave to chance. So, all right, we will put right. That one, that one. So I need a T junction. I'm going to use, oops, there we go. Then we need elbow. So give me many things. Cool. Cool. All right. So now we'll put straight here, here. Oh, here. All right. Now we need 2 elbows. That one. That one. And here. Bump. Go. That should have been 10x. Funny how that happens. Small steel tube. Go, give me those, give me that. I don't think that number was right. Was it? Oh shit, it sure was. Okay. No, that's fine. What you mean? What you mean you don't have that many steel plate? Sense. All right, and there's cargo, everything there. Oh, right. There. There. Production. You are assembling things. Okay, great. Inventory. How are we looking? All right, we're assembling 320 construction components, 224 interior plate. About 100 motors. Still need about 100 metal grids. Excess small tubes. 10 steel plates is what we need. Okay. So I'm looking at these numbers to see how I want to adjust these. Considering I used 300 some odd construction components that quickly and interior plates, I think I want to bring them up a little bit to, let's call it 15 and 1200 steel plates. Yeah, it's fine. Motors assembling 70. We're at 262. Go ahead and make this 350. And then the power cells, I have enough for four large small grid batteries or one large grid battery. Before more need to be made. That's fine. All right. So, oh, I need to put some lights. Give me construction components. Conk comp. There we go. So we'll put, yep. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So let's see, these will be red. Here we go. Lights. All right, first of all, the last two are these two. They're red. All right, these will be light connector, end. Okay. Oh, that's not what I want to call it. That's what I want to name the lights. Place. Okay, and then this light connector, and we'll call it you know what? We'll do this. It's a bit silly, because it's to call it final approach. It's a little. Oof, it feels a little gross, but what I'm trying to do is provide both for a set of lights to align, and then also a set of lights to, so you know, like, all right, I'm like, don't go past this port, you know, it's there because there's a big rock wall there, and I think rather than normally I would do it with, like, I would just like number it like 0 and 1 and 2 and whatever, but this, I think it's it's not at all what these lights would be called. Final approach for like lights that are 2.5 meters apart is 100% ridiculous. But in the context that I'm using it in, it at least, it's silly, but it does convey the meaning that I want to convey. Like, I will know if I look, because I know that you always. What was that? Okay, that sounded like something huge fell over. Uh, but the cats are both asleep. So anyway, so my thinking is like, even the name is silly, but you know, I know that you hit approach before you go to final, like when you're landing. This is in the context of landing. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna know exactly where these lights are. So even though it's a little pretentious, like it, it feels gross, like I'm trying too hard, but it really is meaningful. So I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna call him lights connector for document, and then we'll put these the blink interval. We'll put 2. Whoops, keep the offset. And then final, we're gonna blink length. Actually, 10% is fine. This is going to be offset 5, and these will be offset 10. Then lights connector. There we go. Now, oh, I put those backwards. Oh, I numbered them backwards. I placed them backwards. All right, let's go fix those. Lights here, here. This is actually the final. This is actually the approach. I want this one to be there. This I want to be. Actually, it's fine. These two can be. It can be about like so. There. So yellow line and. All right. Do not change their delay. Here. Light. These guys. Right. So you are at 5. You are at. Oh wait, no, you're at 5. You are at 0. There we go. That's what I want. Yep. So let's go over here. Dampeners off. Recharge. Thrusters on. We are up. Alright, so now I know. Granted, it is well lit, but do like having the lights there. So, and then here we go. Oh, perfect. All right, 4 thrusters off, batteries on recharge, and just want to make sure sorter is off. Great. Lights are off. Oops, got to turn those off. That's going to cause a problem when I come back. Yeah, okay, cool, that's fine. Awesome. So, I should have cobalt mining. Oh, and I discovered I discovered how to make Izzy's show me the ore and such. And I think it was this. I am main. Oh, it's done it. Okay. Ah, there it is. So get these, nice little blue. There we go. Can I make this? No, I think it's gonna. Oh no, it's fine. Okay. All I care about. All I care about is the ore and ingot inventory. So I don't know how to make it show just that. Oh, there's things I want. Alright, whatever. I don't want to. I care, but I can't be bothered. Okay, that area is decided what I'm gonna do with that yet. It's gonna be production or hangar area. Oops. I'm thinking, what is going on? Just want to stand here. I'm thinking it may be a tiny bit too small for a hangar. Like it could be used, uh, but I prefer to have just more space to work with. Because even though you can say like, oh yeah, well even if you put a connector on the bottom, you still got two full blocks of space to fly, and ship's not that big. Yeah, true, but it also means it only takes one thing parked in the way or running out of power or whatever, and now it's blocked in. You can't get around. Or oh, let me just temporarily build another refinery. It doesn't take much to go from yeah, I can fit through here to no, there's no room. So I don't like to build like that. Uh, yeah. So that being said, I think what I will do, start planning out my seed ship. So a seed ship is basically a starter ship, um, plus. Um, its whole purpose is to carry a bunch of stuff on what is effectively a one-way trip, or at good grief, at a minimum, it's a one. Well, at a minimum, uh, minimum. I mean, every ship minimum makes one trip, right? Anyway, I guess the 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 basic purpose, right, is take a bunch of stuff from here to wherever I want to go, offload it, and then build a outpost, base, whatever. Um, and at that point, its mission is complete. I suppose you could reload it and then do it again, but reusability is it's not necessarily a requirement, but it's always nice. So anyway, I always build all my stuff reusable, so I don't really know what that whole mental exercise was all about. Let's pick up 100 of these. Those there. All right. I think this is right in the center here, roughly. I just realized I don't have it clear in my head whether this is going to be a large or small grid. I do have a lot of iron and nickel. I do not have a lot of cobalt. Cobalt, 30,000 raw, 400 refined. 20,000 unrefined. So that's 50,000 ore. Ah, all right. I think I will go with small grid. There we go. So I'm gonna start the same way I did before. All right. So basically, we need a lot of cargo. Oh, shit. We need a lot of cargo. I guess a seed ship, conceptually, is just a cargo ship that's not really intended to be used more than once. So really what I'm building is a small grid cargo ship. Because I don't like to waste resources. So if I build something, then I want to build it so that I can use it more than once. Right, so cargo ship. I would say, and we're going to need cargo containers. I'm going to go with big ones. All right, so we've got large front and back, and to the bottom. And I'm going to put another one. Oops. There we go. 2. And 3. Oh no. Well, I do hate when I do that. Oh man, I threw it up there too. Alright, let's try it again. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So 3 cargo. That's the same as 3 large grid small cargo. Would that be enough for everything I want to haul? I think so. I'm thinking back to when I loaded up the cabin cruiser to go to space to build a mining outpost. And it only had 1 small cargo available to it. And I filled it up. But I'm trying to think I think I had enough room for all the, either all or just about all the critical components. So I think with 3 times that much space, granted, it's not a lot, but I think it's enough to carry everything that I want to carry for that for an initial trip. It's not like I can't come back either. Um, so yeah, I think that's fine. What else do I need? Not really anything. This is an atmospheric ship. It's on Earth, so we have a breathable atmosphere. At most, I need some air intakes. We're hiding in a cave, so hmm, suppose I might put some solar panels on top so that as it's sitting out on the ice lake, it can be charging at the destination. Uh, yeah, that's probably a good idea. Or I can put it's either I like it's either that or put H2 O2 H2 generator and some H2 engines to charge it. Those will charge more quickly, but there's just a lot more hardware I need to install and carry around. Which I like doing, but I don't think for the purpose I'm building this ship for, don't I don't think that's really well suited to it. So I will pass. All right, what kind of cockpit do I use? All right, so that got that. Oh, what the hell? There's the damn it. Oh, all right, there's the cab. There. All right, there's the cab. So I'll need an adapter. Need 2 adapters actually. Um, unless I could rotate this large cargo so that one of the small ports is in the front here, and then I would only have one layer of conveyors to adapt that to the back of this. Um, yeah, I could. I don't think I'll need to. Let's do this way though. All right, there we go. There's that. Um, here, we can do that. Do that one. That one. Then do this. There we go. All right. So here. Steel plate. Let's split it here. 2, 3. Sure. All right. These guys, or these guys. These things are huge. Oh, they are huge. Are we still playing? Oh, wow. I didn't give it. Steel. It's not 100 things, is it? All right. So I go here. There. There. And there. Man, those things are big. All right. Do that. Sure. And then, oh, I forgot. I was thinking this should be quad. I was thinking this would be dual vector thrust. Hmm. All right. Sure. Oop. And do. Here. Here. Here? Hmm. I don't know about this. Hmm. I think that's gonna look better. All right. And then the other one I will put I think I'll put the other one here. I can go there. And I don't know. I don't think that's gonna look good. Because these cargo containers, they don't fill the whole volume. We'll do it for now anyway, though. So I'm gonna put that, and then This one? This one. Where? So do that here. There. These build models, they look backward. That looks like the intake. That looks like the exhaust. And compared to the final model, I think these are backward. All right. So, go that one. And there. There. One, two. One, two. So, building a quad VTOL like this in survival is always a risk because quad VTOLs are pretty consistently unreliable. Like they get that engine shake going on. And I think I've only had one, maybe two designs that were quads that didn't do that when I built them. Everything else has. In most cases, say in half the cases, I've been able to adjust the settings of the vector thrust script to eliminate that wobble. But then the other 50% of the cases, the best I can do is reduce that wobble in most cases. So, and I don't know what causes it. I think it's related to build, and it maybe these are like this row and that row. If they're the same or too close, I think that might be related. I'm not really sure. So building it in creative is, one thing because you can, you throw your stuff down, try it out, make your changes. But building it in survival, you're kind of committed, to whatever you're gonna do. So I think it's kind of out. Okay. So I'm gonna put some landing gear on this thing. Landing gear are 2. Small grid, right? 2. Yeah, 2. Okay. So do I want them? Kind of thinking I want them like side by side of the connector here, just so it doesn't get damaged when I land anywhere but on the docking connector. Yeah, something like that maybe. Or I would really like to use these sorts of things. They are really, really good looking blocks. Home is. That's gonna be tricky to dock with. Having one of those on each side. Oh, I can put them. I just realized I should get rid of this junction here, or this this connector, whatever the hell it's called, extension. I don't have a good way to do that at this stage, but because of that, this drops down a full 2 blocks. And granted, that does give me room if I wanted to, because I was just thinking, oh, I could just put them like that. That would work. But, you know, even if I do that, I think I still might want to back this off. That'll give one space between that and the ground that's level with these guys. And because these are now extend down lower, it means that land on the ground more safely. And I can put them away from the connector, which means they won't interfere with docking. These are 3x3. Okay. So but these batteries, oh man, these batteries have a curve on the bottom. Right? That I'm now thinking might look better on the top. Right? Keep that curve on the top. And then the bottom here, connect with that a little bit better. Yeah. So this, that. All right, here we go. Put the curve on the top. What's going on? There we go. 3 and 4. Yeah. Now, put these here, there, and I think put the ones back here in the middle. They are one out. Let's do something like this. That. And oh, they're one down. Okay. So we can do this one. This. That. Yeah. Oops. All right. So here. That one? And that one. That one. All right, cool. Uh, those look kind of tricky. I'm not. I don't really like the way these batteries are. I feel like there's a cool design element in there, like a cool aesthetic element in there, but it didn't come out. It didn't come out at all. All right, so um, I think I would like to add some structural reinforcements. Hmm. Yeah, let's try it. Let's see how this looks. Cool. Okay, and then back here, actually, let's come in here. Okay, so we're gonna do this right here. Right? So, and then I wonder if back here come up. Like that. Good. Wrapping all the way around is kind of like the obvious, whoops, thing to do, but I feel like if if you do that, it doesn't look right. You gotta you gotta subvert the expectations. Uh, sure. Whoops. Mm, all right. Well, this definitely has the ugliness of a truck. Um, all right, let's do the all right thrusters. Thrusters are 2.4. Large thrusters are 2.4 megawatts. So this is 8 plus 1.6, so it's 9.6. Well, the 8 right there, that's two batteries. The extra 1.6 is another battery. Half battery. Okay, so we still have plenty of battery power for thrust. Okay, don't need to worry about forward, backwards, up. We can put laterals. Hmm. I'm going to do this one the same way as I did with the other one, the other ship, and just used like 3. So thinking thinking something like this. I'm gonna do 3. But you know what? I kind of want to put them a little forward, but these thrusters are centered vertically on this cargo, and they're centered there. So if I put 3, probably would have them here to be the most out of the way. Everything else. Still need gyros and the programmable blocks. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I think they'll fit in right behind the cab. I have effectively built the same sort of front as I built on this vehicle over here. It was not deliberate, but I've kind of done the same thing. That's okay. All right. Oh, I'll need lights. But I think all that I'll do afterwards. So for now, let's put it together and we'll start with the batteries so they can start charging. So we go ahead and go with right. How are we doing on we have all the do we have all the metal grids? We sure do. Cool. These are 8 each. Those are 1 each. So 8 times 4 is 32, plus another 6 is 38. Used about the same number of metal grids. I think this one used. No, what did this one use? It used 8 and 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 is 12. So 16 and 12 is 28. Alright, so I might use a little more. That's fine. Let's get the pieces we need. Alright. And 1, 2. Boom. Man, that's awesome. Alright, let's get these things charging. Oops. Batteries. Actually. Fully depleted. Okay, yeah, we don't do that. Let's do recharge. You are already on recharge. Oh, that's good. Depleted in 13 minutes. Ah, do this again. Alright, you are running your load balancing. Okay. And batteries. What included in store power 1. Okay, they're full. 13 minutes. Charged in 13 minutes. You depleted in 13 minutes. Well, that kind of works out. Okay. So once they are fully charged, their draw will go away, at which point the generator can charge back up the main battery. So we'll not have health and nothing. Will not have, oops. Full. Yep. Yep. Okay, that's weird because this says still need 18 steel plate. That is not correct. Here, 6 metal grid and 90 motors. I'm doing motors. We have 80. Am I full? Oh, I'm full. Okay. Well, let's see. Oh, what? Why would you do that? There are no. Duh. Doesn't make any sense. There's nothing here that would impart that force. Loaders. Loaders. One. Oh, no, want that. Load a lot. Of course, they're not built, so. Oh, that's weird. They're fine. Oops. Oh. Also, fine. That's really weird. I mean, just, there's nothing that should be causing that. Right on. Let's see. What do we have? Motors. 59. Assembling 194. That does not add up. 69 and 185 does not make 350. Interior plate is above, construction is below. At 28, that also does not add up. What is up with this crazy math? 887 and 38 is not 1,000. What? Okay, and I don't know why that's going on. All right. All right, are you complete? Yes. Yes. Yep. Oh, fuck. Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh, I'm back here. Wait, I thought I had a... Well, not a good place to be. Yeah, I need that. Need that. Right. I thought I had... I don't have a respawn. I thought I did. All right, because I went through them so quickly. Right, I wrecked the ship, got another one. It's like, all right, well, I guess I have another respawn point. gonna wreck that. I remember recognizing that I didn't have a respawn point at the time. Oh wait, no, I do. I do. It was my house. Why didn't I respawn at my house? At the vacation lake site. I should have respawned there. That's right. Yeah.
Fuel low.
8%, 7%. Come on.
Fuel critical.
4, 0. Ah, it goes another death. Ah, damn it. This might be a problem. Dead. 5. um, why did the vacation house? Oh, nice. Why didn't I respawn there? It shouldn't be dead. Well, I hate to do this, but you know, just in case of that. Actually, I need a little more hydrogen. Ah, no, that's oxygen. Shit. Shit! Who keeps oxygen in their oxygen generators? Alright, tank. Oh, these? Inventory. Ah, oh, there isn't any. Aren't any. Not really the best place to be running around since this is occupied by hostiles right now, but it does seem like everyone's pretty much asleep. Yeah. Need a hydrogen bottle so I can make it back. Man. Well, let's check here. Anything? Nothing. Something. Nothing. Ah, hydrogen tank. External. Okay, that is. So it's going to be conveyed up. Here we go. Tank. Into. Wait. A lot of red here. Hmm. Oh shit. Um, uh, you need a. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh. Okay, well, I don't want to turn it off and back on again, like, right away, because then they'll start wondering what the hell's going on. If they aren't already. Auto. There we go. Reactors. Right. Okay, and okay, see you suckers. Let's try it again. I think I lost my other stuff. Yep. Damn it. Well, that's why I stole this stuff. I kind of figured that was going to happen. Ouch. Anything here? Nope. All right. Well, that sucked. There's the approach. There's the final. All right. Body's gone. Damn it. I hate when I lose my stuff. Where was I? Actually, I forget. I forget exactly. I completely forget what I was trying to do. Oh, I wonder. I swear I keep hearing vehicles drive by. I wonder. Rusters. I just heard some. Just heard some talking. Hmm. They're slowing down. Okay. Interesting. So I think what was causing that is the turbulence mod. Um, yeah. So but the imperfect turbulence mod, the imperfect dampeners, and it does not affect grids with thrusters off or dampeners off. So by turning those thrusters off, the uh, turbulent force is no longer being applied. Uh, that which does make sense to me. However, for the very reason that it now makes sense that those were spinning, I don't understand why these were not spinning. So, all right. Um, let's go ahead and get this. 1, 2, 3, and then do that. That. Why can't I withdraw anything? Oh, that's why. All right, there's that one. Good. And that. All right, now let's do this. I want motors. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting. Not sure I have extra pieces left over. Build planner. Why are you like you? Let's do this. There's there. That one, small, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Good. Blue. Small steel tube. Of course. Small steel tubes. Green. Still have parts left. Where would I put these parts? About that one. So motors left. Motors go in. Let's do. Oh. And do you need motors? Oh, you do. Okay. Yeah, motors. Oh, also, I'm going to that eventually. So, yeah. All right. Well, sure. Right here, that one. So, I need small steel tubes and bunch of steel. A couple large steel tubes, I think. Where are they? There we go. So, are you good? Cool. And stirs. 1, 2, 3. Just need steel. Alright, you're good. You need small steel tubes. Oops. You need small steel tubes. And you need large steel tubes. Alright, cool. So, let's get that welded up. Exterior plate construction components. Oh yeah. Good, you're good. That one. Good. Right. Inventory. I was telling lots of steel, so let's get actually love that. Oh, I need to get those conveyors. What do they need? Construction components, interior plate. Yeah, okay. All right. Got these. Do you need? Oh, you need stuff. All right. Interior plate construction components. High demand. Here, here. Get rid of you. Give me those. Also, give me 200 of those, 200 of those. Alright. So, go and good. Very good. Good. Yep. And okay. You three are good. You three are good. Alright, great. Here. Oh man, small steel tubes. Alright, cool. Let's finish these. That one. Alright. Cool. I mean, skeleton's there now. Does need some greebling. A little bit of little bit of visual reinforcement here and there for various pieces, but in general, it looks good. Should be, I mean, it's functional. Well, almost functional. I need gyros and the programmable block still. Still need these pieces here. Good. Cool. So, awesome. All right, looks good. Yeah, front. Anyway, all right. So I think that's good for now, and I will see you later.